Welcome to Game 4, spectating Jordan, playing as Blue, playing as the Koreans. His ally, TheViper, down over here, playing as the Mongols and the colour green. Their opponent down here, as always, our clan, well, for this series anyway, our clan Chris, who is playing as the Koreans, the colour red. And over here we have Doubt, who is playing as the Mongols and the colour yellow. We are looking forward to an extremely good game here. Koreans, of course, being a great siege civilization as well as tower civilization. So we can be seeing good siege coming up from here, so we could be expecting a fast castle age from both of those players. And then from the Mongols we could be expecting some good play, possibly some scout rushing, especially when they have that food bonus. So let's jump up here and see what's going on. We'll have a quick look. Good exploration coming up. Gold at the back there, very good. Berries at the front, so easy harassable. Got this lumber source here, not too bad. However, the front is quite open, as you can see, so that will need walling off. And walling off around this gold over here as well will call for a good thing there. He's got a back stone as well. His boar is back here, so it doesn't look like that one there has the... could be stolen, but I wouldn't put it past him after stealing Chris's boar in the last game. However, it does look like he's going to pull it in now, so it's all good. Looking at the Viper down over here, back gold, back wood, back stone, side berries there. So obviously going to be maybe harassed from Chris over here. However, not too much going to be going on looking through there. Let's have a look. Chris, gold at the front, could be in a bit of problem there, especially playing as Koreans. Koreans having a very gold heavy army. Wood though in a very good position. Two stone piles there in a great position, honestly. Don't know whether he's scattered or not, but going to be able to hold this in quite easily. As we can see, already going for a bit of a wall there by the looks of it. Let's jump over to the Doubt. Sorry, I'm used to saying Viper whenever I see the yellow now. But what have we got? And we have all front resources by the looks of it. Hasn't had a good luck. No good luck at all. Having to move up here for his wood, not too far away. Gold mine over here in the open there. Other gold over here. Stone out the front. Other gold out the front. And it looks like he's probably got the worst position here easily. He can be extremely easy for us when he goes to either this gold or this stone. Going to want to put a town centre up. Definitely a must over there. However, I did hear a barracks coming up for Jordan. So we've got militia being created there, so we could be expecting a rush at this point. And looks like Jordan's stolen another boar. No, it looks like Doubt nearly stole Jordan's boar. That was very close. That was very close. That was a very good effort there from Doubt. Nearly stealing Jordan's boar. They're getting some revenge there for Chris by the looks of it. But not doing it too well, sadly. Coming through there and walking back, so that was pretty much a perfect effort there. So it looks like we've got most people going up into feudal there, apart from Jordan, because Jordan's down here getting the harassment in. And if he can block in some villagers here, he might be able to get a kill or two, but taking all those villagers off wood though, so getting that harassment in. And doing a bit of damage there, honestly. That villager could be in trouble. Nearly clean off, probably 2 more hits would have done it. Losing a villager though, big deal. Might even lose another one there. Coming in with the scout. Just getting it inside, very lucky there. It's been so close thus far, nearly losing 3 villagers there. 1, 2, 3. That's extremely good play there from Jordan, getting that harassment in that early and that well. If he just ran in with the scout now, he'd probably be able to kill off a few of these farmers. That one there would die. That one there wouldn't. That one there would take 2 hits or so. But very, very close. And only just going up to feudal age now, so up quite a bit behind. As you can see, the rush hasn't done badly, but it has made him fall behind. And we've got scouts coming in now from the Viper, going in for Doubt. Obviously Xing there, probably going to be trying to go for these injured villagers first. However, trying to box in these villagers here. And Doubt is taking quite a hit this game, losing quite a few units. He must not be happy. He mislured a boar. Lost quite a few villagers over there to militia. Lost quite a few, well, at least 1 villager over here due to scouts. Not in a good mood, honestly, but he's up in here getting some harassment on Jordan's villagers and bringing 2 wolves with him, so not bad. And having to kill these wolves off at the town centre. So not bad play at all there by Doubt. Losing that boar and losing quite a few villagers, however, that is not really harass. Well, he hasn't really taken that much damage from it. That villager there most likely is going to die. Not getting away there, that spear saving him by the looks of it. Just running the spear around in circles, I'd hate to be that guy. Viper having quite a good score at this point though. However, he does have quite a small army coming towards him at this point. Doesn't look like he has anything really defended off either. This wall here though, going to be doing a lot of help. However, if they can get to this wood camp down here, he could potentially be in a lot of trouble. And getting that villager there, very good play. Jordan coming down here, trying to hit Doubt again, and might even kill that villager. Not going for it. Trying to be around, probably could have killed that villager. Looks like he's going to lose an archer here. Yep, losing one there. Continually being attacked by wild animals at this point, and getting this wall up here. As you can see, telling him that Chris is coming this way. Getting that wall up, very, very important. Very, very important. Got scouts getting out of there very, very quickly. Getting that wall up there just still wouldn't take much to crack through though. We have Viper though still chasing Chris across the map here. And Viper down here as well, getting some harassment and doubt. These spears of course are going to be doing quite a bit of damage. But these scouts of course going to be doing quite a bit of damage to those archers. But that spear there has made the distance. Spear getting a massive attack bonus. We've got Viper and Jordan both coming down here again. Both working in on doubt, trying to get a little bit of damage on. And keeping this really together. So here we go. We've got, alright, so that one there down. Spears down, able to bring in these cavalry again. Going to try and take down some more of these villagers. The way this is going, we could be looking at 3-1. Viper going to Castle Age already. So up by what? We've got there nearly 1,000 points on down. Doing a lot of village damage there. Looks like he's going to lose some more villagers there as well. Just doubt is in trouble at this point. If Chris can't do something really amazing in this game, they're in a lot of trouble. I'll say that right now. They could almost good game it, unless they have something big to come back with. Just because the amount of harassment they have taken. Chris taking over these scores there, beating the Viper there. And it looks like Doubt and Jordan aren't that too far away. Doubt is actually above Jordan there. Doubt going up to Castle Age. And Doubt, I believe, playing as the Mongols, going to be able to get out some very, very powerful light cavalry, or go for even some siege weapons. Mongolian siege, of course, being one of the better weapons. Chris in here in Viper's base. Viper's, yeah, I was right with that. I was looking at the colours there and thought there might be something wrong. But I know there's all switched colours in this game. So keeping him off this gold mine here, of course that is not helpful at all. Jordan 23 there, going up to the Castle Age, going to need to get some knights out, and could even use some siege to try and get it. However, Chris has boxed in Viper here extremely well. As you can see, his score is just skyrocketing at this point, and Doubt has been given a good chance to age up right now. And as we can see, getting some knights out there. Knights, of course, going to be extremely powerful versus Viper at this point, who is going, well, was going for full archers. Whether or not he's continuing to do so, I can't tell. Looks like this gold mine, well, mining camp might actually go down. Nearly lost that villager there, very, very close. Over here, Chris is going for Jordan as well, so continuing to bring this in. Scores have caught up. Chris and Doubt, they're catching up very well. I take back that good game statement I made before. They were not able to hold up well enough. We've got Jordan 23 in here helping the Viper out, however. These two playing extremely well in team games. However, over here, lots of play going on down over here. We've got quite a few knights coming out from Doubt, obviously going towards the Viper there, or changing target there. Changing that target there could be an issue. No, moving up to Viper. They know Viper isn't well defended. They know that Chris has got in there before and it's not strong. These archers could hold out until these ones get here. So continuing to point these units down this way. Looks like he doesn't know what he's doing at this point. He's continuing to fall back. He's looking for a good opportunity at this point to present these knights. That's what he's going for. Quite a few archers over here could go deal with them, especially if he catches them with these. Those archers, they'll probably be able to outdo these knights. Yep, outdo them. I bet a Mangonel coming in there, so that is obviously the best part about that there. Mangonel backing up these archers here. Town centre there, though, going to be doing quite a bit of damage. Wanting to bring that Mangonel in, definitely before he goes in for another attack there. We've got Chris over this side here, still on the Viper's tail over here. Nearly 1,000 points up on the Viper. Viper being smart though and getting us some Mangonels. These walls are definitely helping him out a lot right now. We've got this Mangonel over here looking like it is going to go down. Quite a few knights though from Doubt. Doubt going to be able to do quite a lot of damage at this point. So continuing to fly up with these archers here, both putting pressure on Jordan. Jordan, of course, being the highest scorer on their team by quite a bit at this point, nearly 1,000 points. So wanting to take him out now is quite a big deal. Hopefully we'll get this Mangonel in through here. Try and kill some villagers though. If you can get this Mangonel into here to do some damage to these archers, that'll probably be a better use of its time. Have we got a forward villager coming up yet? No, we do not have any forward villagers. The Mangonels are still having to make their way across the map. Here we go. Nope. Too good a micro there from Jordan. Jordan having amazing micro, of course. We've got more units coming in now from Chris and Mangonel. They're getting a direct hit, doing quite a bit of damage to those front archers there, as you can see. Those front archers taking quite a bit of damage. Killing off a few villagers there, and continuing to fight up here. Viper, of course, being stunned at this point. Not a lot he can do, so Jordan is forced into this by himself. Got a few Mangonels there, heading towards Chris. However, I don't believe they're going to be able to do too much damage. Over here now, they're in Jordan's base, going to be able to do a bit of damage. Jordan being the leading scorer at this point, naturally they're going to want to harass him as much as possible. And killing off quite a few Chris's archers there by the look of it. That was quite a good effort there from Viper. Good surprise. And it looks like this archer here looks like it may take the same deal. And microing it away there, very smart play. However, he knows these are coming right now, so he's going to be able to get a bit of harassment. Knight's coming in there, and Jordan over here taking quite a bit of damage, however holding his own quite well, I would say. Lots more archers coming in though from Chris, and we've got a few Mangonels coming in there from Doubt. Mangonel over there, going to be able to hit it. Getting that Mangonel there. Nearly killing that one there, very, very close. More Mangonels coming in though. It doesn't look like he's still going for a closer siege workshop either. He's staying retreated in his base there, meaning he doesn't want to do it. He can't. They really can't afford to lose at this point. Doubt being the lowest scoring player at the moment, only down by 200 from Viper. Doubt, of course, pushing it extremely hard though, having less of an economy as you can see than most players, but most of the other players you can see he's not spread out quite as much. Viper containing himself really well there, but continuing to fight in from this side here, meaning this, well, Doubt's focusing more on the military component at the moment, and if he can get a hit here, this would be great. Castle coming up there. And here we go. Archers being able to take out these villagers here. There we go. Job done. Doesn't want this castle coming up. 89%. 91. Oh, it looks like those villagers over there are going to do it. No, 98. Castle up, they're in trouble now. Not going to be able to use that entry anymore. So it looks like they might be going down to the Viper now. Big force of Koreans there. Big show of Korean force coming up from this side here now. Looks like though the Viper is expanding out quite a bit, putting up 2 castles there, so he's got quite a good forward position. However, all these units coming in from Chris is going to be a problem. So they could keep it a 2-2 game if they play well enough. Of course, they would be feeling the pressure in this game, not wanting to get to 3, because after that they only need 1 more win and 2 games. The odds would be with them. Over here, though, it looks like they're going to try and get in through this side. We've got the Viper going to Imperial there, playing as the Mongols as well, and Chris going up as well. Chris, of course, going to have the advantage that Koreans do have a very, very, very strong Imperial army. However, Mongols do have quite a lot at their expense as well, especially because they're specialising in siege. That means he'll be able to get out the siege Onager, siege ram, and I don't know if he can get heavy scorpions. I'm not sure. I've never really seen Mongols use heavy scorpions before. Probably because they can't get them, but I don't know. Post in comments. But down over here, we can see trying to take out all those villagers and do as much damage as possible. And, geez, Jordan losing quite a few units there. Could have been patrolling. Well, doesn't really matter. I guess he just wasn't expecting it. Over here as well, you can see that Viper has fortified this position quite a bit. Chris is up by 1,500 points on Jordan at the moment, meaning that it could look like a good game for them. Trying to put a castle up over here, and I don't know whether or not he'll be able to go up. It looks like he's going to be able to get it up fine. Looks like Chris losing this castle down here. Big thing at this point. However, getting in through the side over here will be just as big. We've got Doubt going Imperial right there, meaning that it looks like Jordan is going to be the last one into Imperial, and he'll probably be in about 10 seconds. There we go. Close enough to 10 seconds for me. Now Mongols getting a bonus attack for siege, and these archers here definitely getting that like bonus there. I'll show as well. 98 hit points. I believe it's something like 20% more hit points. It's not a big deal, but it definitely makes a difference, especially considering they only cost food. We've got Chris and Doubt taking over a lot of the map at this point, probably having 2/3 of the map in their control, while Jordan and the Viper only have about 1/3 of the map in their control. Lots of castles there from the Viper, 4 castles in a row. Very, very interesting play. We've got quite a few war wagons coming out from Jordan right now, and Jordan's starting to pick up relics. Quite a smart idea considering they have so little map coverage at the moment. Jordan putting up a castle though, wanting to expand out, obviously there. And Chris pushing very hard, I will say that. He's doing quite a good job at holding his area and pushing it forward. Doubt coming up now. Hopefully he has noticed this castle here and is going to want to take it out ASAP. Yeah, it looks like he's noticed it. Jordan trying to retreat there, losing quite a few units in this fight, I'm going to say. That was a nice side shot there. But if he's quick, he's probably going to be able to take out this castle. Mangonel's coming in, not focusing on this castle, no. We've got Mangadai coming in there for Jordan. Not Jordan, Viper, sorry. Going to be able to do quite a bit of damage over here, so not wanting this castle to go up at all at the moment. Of course, Mangadai do an amount of damage to Mangonels. Mangonels do a fair amount of damage, just damage back, I will give that. That's quite an even bonus. However, losing both those Mangonels now, and this war wagon here is obviously going to go down. Obviously, going to want to get this castle up now. Siege Workshop coming up, they're going to want to get rid of it ASAP. And continuing to push in from the side here, as you can see, lots of war wagons being used. Mangadai definitely capable of taking out war wagons. However, if they're outmatched, they are in trouble. Pikes do get the bonus adverse on the war wagons as well. I guess they've got a horse, fair enough. Another Siege Workshop coming up there, wanting to get some rams and mangonels out, obviously to counter all of this over here. Scorpion's probably not the best choice. Continuing to fight it over here. This is where most of the fighting is going on now, and it looks like this castle is going to go up extremely easily. So the castle is up, looks like I would assume, considering this already has units in it, I would be assuming this already has rams in it. Of course, going to be able to fare extremely well versus these war wagons. Trebuchet already though, so Trebuchet's up, so trying to keep this castle down as much as possible. And Flare over here, so market's being created now, and you can see they've walled off this side already. Viper and Jordan being very good at that in, I think it was the last game, but very good at that so far, and doing a lot of damage through that. So we're in game 4, by the way, if I haven't said. It's 2-1, the score going to Jordan and the Viper at this point. L-Clan, Chris and Tyrant Doubt definitely looking to get a win up here, just to take the pressure off a little bit. Of course, it is the best of 6 games, meaning one player will have to gain 6, which means it definitely could be a draw. But I would like to see a win, honestly. And I haven't watched these games back yet either, just so everybody knows, everybody's clear on that, just because I'm enjoying watching these games as well. Over this side now, we've got Jordan pushing through this side, and it looks like Doubt was trying to wall out, however he hasn't. Mangadai, of course, going to be taking down these war wagons extremely quickly, as well as these halberdiers. Pull them down, and doing quite a bit of damage there for arrows, if you think about it. Going to need quite a bit of micro there to help out, actually, though. Lots and lots and lots of halberdiers, lots, just a few halberdiers coming in there. Could have taken out that trebuchet at that point, that's 200 gold that could have gone down the drain. And losing these right here. Jordan, however, in to Doubt's space, and Chris is playing an extremely good game. I'll say that right now. He's playing extremely well. Probably the best game from him I've seen thus far. I'll let Mangadai coming up into here, obviously wanting to get into Jordan's space and try and do some damage. What have we got over here? Continuing to fight, and we've got Jordan in Doubt's base right now. But Doubt is also in Jordan's base, so I guess that's fair enough. Multiple trebuchets coming up here, however it does look like he's going to lose some. Looks like he's going to lose 2. Might even lose all 3. No, he's not targeting exactly that. But losing, that's 400 gold. That is a lot of gold to be losing at this stage in the game. And it looks like we've got trade up here between Chris and Doubt as well. Good play there by both teams. However, this one here is probably a lot more susceptible to attack than this one here. The only real... well, let's just say they're pretty much built entirely along the line here. Doubt and Chris, not so much. Over here, though, This castle might just go down if they can hold up with this trebuchet. Looks like it's not going to hold up though. Keeping it very close though. If those 3 trebuchets stayed up, that castle would definitely be down by now. So keeping those Mangadai back might have been a better idea. The Viper and Jordan here absolutely dominating the game at this point, both on 14k score, while Chris is on 14 and Doubt is on 13k. So keeping that up by quite a bit. Jordan in here again, just constantly getting that harassment. If you've noticed the way Jordan plays, he constantly gets harassment on the other person. Even if it's just a few units, he's constantly there getting a bit up. Siege Workshop coming up there, that could be interesting. So we've got Elite Mangadai coming in from here, doing quite a bit damage, and Bombard Towers up from the Koreans there. That's nothing to be well, that's just to be expected really. And at this point, Viper is pushing it very, very hard on Chris. However, this wall here going to be extremely effective at keeping them away from his trade. Looks like I reckon Viper's going to get in here. I reckon he'll be able to keep reinforcing this from all his castles over here, and he'll be able to keep this fight coming up. Jordan as well pushing in through this side here, being extremely game, but pushing in and it's working, holding this section here as well. That's what it's going to come down to. If Jordan can hold this section here, he should do quite well. So siege rams coming in there. I'd believe siege rams would get the bonus for at least elite war wagons. I'd think they would. They're coming here, and it doesn't look like they've been hit yet either. Getting onto this castle. Using those pikes though, probably a smarter idea than trying to do it with these war wagons. War wagons of course doing absolutely no damage to Huskars or even siege rams, so... However, Doubt is pushing up extremely hard, using a lot of his advantage there as he can. However, it does look like he's in a bit of trouble in his base. Random ram there, and we've got light cavalry coming in, and just cavalry in here harassing him. It doesn't look like he's going to have a great economy after this is done. However, it does look like this castle is going to go down. And that's a castle down there for Jordan. Jordan getting pushed in on extremely hard. Viper though taking this area here by storm. Completely taking out all the barracks and things in this area that we were witnessing before. And we've got now siege rams. Siege rams being an extremely good idea considering his main army here that I can see. You can see a few skirms, halberdiers, and war wagons. War wagons and skirmishes, of course, both not being too good versus these units here. Over here we have Jordan pushing in here still. We're not pushing in, just more getting harassment. And losing that town centre there to that ram, that's very unfortunate. But over here as well, we have Jordan and the Viper trying to push in through here. That's where I just saw a small change there, but it doesn't matter. And Viper 17k now, going on 18k. And Al Clan Chris, the other team's highest player, on 15-7. So it doesn't look like... It looks quite close, honestly, at this point. They're both pushing extremely hard, and it's both down this section of the map here, down the middle of the map. Slowly attacking that there. Looks like my computer's starting to lag a bit, but no biggie. Getting a new computer soon too, hopefully here by Friday, so that's about, what, 3 days away. So hopefully I'll be able to bring out even more games, even quicker than. Of course, you'll probably see me online playing a lot more as well. Played a game on Voobly today as well, had a win. Very impressed with myself. I haven't been on Voobly in a long time, but first game back, had a win, pretty happy. Skills haven't gone down too much while I've been away, and, well, I haven't been playing on Voobly, I'm just playing on Friends on Game Ranger. So that's good news. But continuing to play over here, looks like we've got Siege Workshops coming up here from Jordan, however, it doesn't look like they are going to go up, judged by this group of Mangadais and Hussars here that aren't making it easy. Not making it easy at all. Especially boxing these units in here, that's very brutal of Doubt there. It's pretty much a gauntlet. Got the Viper going up to nearly 20k. This has been quite a long game, honestly. And it doesn't look like either player looks like they're going to budge at this point in time. However, I could say that they are starting to run down on resources. Let's have a look at Doubt's resources right now. Doubt is very low on resources when we compare him to the Viper. The Viper has a lot of resources. And obviously that'd all be due to Jordan's harassment down here, keeping him constantly busy and keeping him... I don't know whether he's been replacing the villagers he's been losing. I would assume he would be, just because it's Doubt, but you never know. Very hard to criticise one of the number one players in the game. So more Siege Workshops coming up here, lots of Mangadai fighting it. However, the Viper being pushed... Well, not being pushed out, he's continuing to take ground here. That's not probably probably should say. He hasn't been pushed out, he never really got in, but he has taken all this ground here, so he is making slow progress. However, over here, it looks like Jordan is in trouble. Rams going down there, and using villagers to kill those rams, so you can tell in this point he is getting desperate. Ram there, looking like this gate is going to go down. What do we have there? Do we have Onaga? Looks like we have Onaga, I can't really see it though. Where are you, Onaga? There we go. Onaga! Not siege Onaga yet, but boom! Killing off a lot of those skirms. Killing off all those skirms, actually. Doing quite a good job there. Onagas and siege Onagas, of course, being one of the most dangerous units in the game. If you're not careful while you're using them, well, you're going to lose quite a bit. That's quite an obvious fact. Siege Onagas, and people, I don't like people who don't respect Siege. You need to use Siege at some point or another. Most games, there are definitely opportunities which can be covered by Siege. But we've got Doubt pushing in through this section over here, continuing to do a lot of damage as Doubt does. So continuing to fight in through here, and pushing in here. And Chris is pushing out. I wasn't expecting him to get out so far. I was expecting the Viper to have him completely under control by now. I was expecting the Viper to be about here, honestly. But Chris has put up a great game. He's brought his A game to this one, pushing extremely hard, and the Viper paying resources there to Jordan, because Jordan is starting to take a lot of losses, especially with this force back here. And over here, at this point it's starting to look like the Viper and Jordan are going to go down. Especially with the way they're being pushed into. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back from this. Actually, they could come back for it, but it's going to take a lot of effort. And whether or not they believe it's possible is the next question. That sounded like a cannon. Yep, so there we go. We've got cannons there from the Korean player. So obviously gunning for this castle here. Going to be wanting to take out this ram. I think that ram's only doing 1 damage. Can't exactly tell. Not really looking for it either, honestly. And the castle is still up, doing well. And we have more reinforcements from Doubt coming over here. Doubt being naturally successful with his harassment of Jordan, being quite happy, honestly, with it. So he's coming down here to push in on the Viper, try and give that Viper the sense that it's a good game. At this point, lots of units coming in. Doubt playing a great game right now, beating the Viper there, and that's definitely why he's one of the best players in AOC. Definitely going to be able to come back from hard situations. As I said at the start, I thought it was nearly a good game for them, but coming back from that to the highest ranking player, great effort there from Doubt. As you can see, Doubt taking over a lot of the map there. And we've got Doubt pushing up even further now, so taking it to about there. So this is what we're looking at map coverage wise. Definitely starting to run out of resources for these guys. Doubt, let's see, keeping his resources low, so it doesn't, and high to his population, so it means he's not low on resources, it means he's spending them well. Jordan's still got quite a bit there, however, very low on wood. Viper at the moment, low on everything except food. He is in trouble. There we go, good game from both players. So, another game there to Doubt and Chris. So we are 2-all, which means if any team is to win, they're going to have to take the next 2 games. So thanks for watching, remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.